Hello, everybody. My name is Hellkaiser, and welcome back to The Last of Us. I believe this is episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. I took a couple days off, so hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play. Well, it's not really a game that's hard to play, but you know what I mean? How to dodge these stupid stalker things. I didn't know these were the stalkers. I just tried to record a minute ago, and I realized that it wasn't picking up sound properly. And I finally figured out these right here that we're now encountering, these are stalkers. And they are annoying as can be. How did he know I was here? And great, now I'm blocked in. Okay, let's turn off the light. Do they just like run around like they're crazy? Okay, one's downstairs. Okay, this is actually kind of terrifying. Okay, there's one. What am I supposed to do here? It's all like crouched down. That is legitimately terrifying. As a kid, when I played this, I never really focused on these things. I kind of just tried as best as I could to run past it. At least they die easily enough. I don't care about ammo at this point. These things are unsettling. Well, I've dropped about, what, 5 of the bastards? Certainly there can't be too many more. Okay, there is a 2x4 there in case I end up needing it. Let me adjust my sound settings just a little bit. There we go. Check the recording this time. Audio's good. Hope you guys had a, in this case, good weekend, because today's Monday when I'm recording this. As I've been doing the last few weeks, or as I've said to you guys, I've been going up to a lot of state parks, visited another one this week. I'm trying to walk around and exercise more, not really for any other reason than simply because, you know, when I get in my car, that's the worst time when my back hurts anymore, because my car is one of those uncomfortable things in the world. I don't feel comfortable, and I guess this is what this part of the game is meant for. Especially because they crouch down and they bend low, it's hard to see them. But what I don't get is, like, I'm walking around now with flashlight off, and I'm crouched. How could they have seen me when that one went running to me? Man, that's a lot of spores. The thing is that I've never been able to fully understand about this game, at the end of the day, this is a fungal infection sort of thing about this game. Oh, I got the key card, yeah. Okay, so the generator is like down here. Oh, I don't want... I really don't like this, especially when I turn on that generator. And I know it's going to make a lot of noise because there's never been a generator made almost that doesn't at least require some kind of noise. Even those with a silencer on them, they're still loud when you're starting them up. I could have swore I saw the echolocation dot thing on one of them. This is legitimately intimidating. This is like Dead Space now. It's just these dark, foreboding environments that make you feel very uncomfortable. There it is.
Here we go.
Go.
Damn it.
Crap, just run for it. Go, go, go. Crap. Open the door. I'm dead. Yep. I ragdolled. Okay. But the thing is, they're already aggroed. Okay, why can they interrupt my actions? Push through the door. He won't open the door, so what am I supposed to do there? Okay, that's it. Run for it. Come on, go, Joe. Yeah, take your time a little bit longer there, princess. Yeah, does he really think that door is gonna hold?
So much for that. I gotta find Ellie.
And he just takes the mask off as soon as he goes to the door. Again, braver man than me. I would be checking everywhere I go. I'd be wiping off the mask, making sure there's no spores left on it. Okay, so I lost 2 shotgun shells. I can live with that. And I lost about half my pistol bullets. I just found 3 more revolver bullets, so I guess my revolver is my primary source of fighting now. Okay, there's parts and stuff in here. Not that many. Okay, what's that? The pipe is damaged, so I think I'm gonna just wait to see if I can find another pipe before I start tying things onto it. Pills. I like how he's just so calm now. Again, I could not ease up the... No, it isn't. Okay, how much does it cost to make a holster? I guess, that way I can have an easier time than I did there. It's not that long of a switch, and I honestly think that if you're really trying to be smart, you probably wouldn't need it. Okay, I have no idea how that somehow added a strap to his backpack. I guess it's like a leathercraft kit. Okay, I can upgrade the capacity of the shotgun, or the fire rate of the pistol, or the capacity of the 9mm. There, upgrade the capacity for the shotgun. What's he gonna do? Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm smart enough with guns to know what that is. I know pump shotguns take the shell through the tube up to where it needs to be to fire, but I'm not quite certain how that thing on the end is supposed to hold more. I don't have the parts to upgrade that anymore, so I'll upgrade the fire rate. I don't know why you need a faster fire rate shotgun, but I guess that is good. Definitely upgrade this thing's reload speed. Again, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense that you want to keep that smooth. That way there's no sharp edges or anything that would get hung on, but still, I don't know how that's supposed to be of significant help to him. I think the draw speed of the bow would be a nice upgrade here. What's he going to do? Restring it? Yeah. Now, I do use a bow. And I wasn't no professional at it, but I've taken archery in school, and I thought I was pretty decent at it back before my eye went bad. Okay. I do think putting a range increase on that would be much better. Okay, so he's polishing, well, not even polishing it, he wiped some dirt off of it. Okay, yeah. I need to use this more. I'm probably wasting some parts on this. But it is a good weapon, and I need to use it more. Increase the capacity. I could increase its reload speed. Or the reloads. Now the revolver I do think could use a reload speed increase, because it takes quite a while for that thing to be able to reload. Okay, so you put a new cylinder in. Okay. There we go.
I'll do just fine.
That was actually some pretty good stuff, if I do say so myself. So now, we got a shotgun. We got our pistol. There we go. I like how the weapons, well, not all of them, but some of them are empty after you do that, and he has to reload them. Okay. So, I guess now we're in a pretty decent place. Check to make sure everything's still good. Yep. Let's go find Ellie. You've got to be kidding me.
Finish it!
Oh,
I got it!
thank God.
Nicely done. You bit? Not today. You?
Not today. All right. Spread out. Make sure
The thing
we don't
is,
miss any more of these fuckers.
You know, I get that they're teammates, clearly. But they're just taking each other on their word. And I guess, yeah, in a logical thing, nobody should ever lie about being bit, but in all of these movies and games, people always lie about being bit for some reason. I never fully understood why. I'm not your buddy, I'm your killer. It'd do you well to remember that next time, my friend. Okay, now I got like a 12-round magazine now for that pistol. Hallelujah. Okay, I do not need a powder bomb or a smoke bomb. Where'd that guy go? Okay. And the thing is, you know, they said they need to hunt for more, and I know the stalkers do hide, but you mean to tell me that they couldn't hear these things hollering and yelling? I'm guessing there's another one. Yeah, I can see him over there. Okay. Over here. He's hunting clickers with a baseball bat. I've tried fighting a melee. That is not easy. There we go. He's got 6 hits left on that. I've got 5. Okay. Crap. Of course, this would be a game where the doors just swing open. Okay, that's rifle bullets. It's amazing. He's got rifle bullets, yet he doesn't carry a rifle. I guess you could say he scavenged them, but still. Some of the environments look a little different than I remember, but it has been a few years since I played and had a lot of things going on, so maybe I've forgotten. It would be nice if you could honestly say, well, at least they have upgraded some of the textures. Okay. He didn't do the cool takedown maneuver. But I'm going to assume that was all of them. Oh, I remember this. Ooh. Come on. The thing is, instead of grabbing at his side like that, why not just pull out your pistol? Oh, because he supposedly dropped it. What about the extra revolver I got and the baseball bat on your jacket and the 2 long guns you're carrying? Dang.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Sure did, kid.
You sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Because you would have died.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
I'm guessing he ain't got nothing on him. Nope. I love how despite falling off the ladder, Joel did not knock it over. Incredible. Take Dexter and Neville to your mom's. It's not safe here. John, don't worry. We take good care of her. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a joke. Sarah. Okay, so that's Sarah. Take Dexter and Neville to your mom's. Okay, I don't know if this is supposed to be like a joke somebody wrote before the end of the world, or if this is something, because there's even a laptop still sitting there. Or if this was something people were saying, like, take somebody seriously, not just a joke. Seriously, take somebody here, it's safer there.
need to get back out, find that bridge.
Tell me where to go.
I hate this crap.
Well, you signed up for it, buddy. Realistically speaking, I don't understand why he still continues on. I know that you could say it's for Tess, but realistically speaking, the best thing to do in his situation or anybody else's would just be find a place safe to stay. Colby Reed. I do love the reflections. Normally, I don't think in the 2013 game these actually reflected. Maybe they did in the PS4 version, but I can't say so about the original. I played the original one time, and then I've played my other playthroughs all on PS4. I think it was up to 60 FPS on the PS4. At least it was an unlocked frame rate, if I'm not mistaken. What's this? Another field manual? Yeah. Knots. Improved durability of bladed tools. When binding one rigid object to another, the use of proper knots and tying techniques is paramount. Yeah, my dad used to preach this stuff. I've never been good at tying a good knot. Well, I mean, I tie stuff down and it doesn't move, so I guess I do. It's just I never feel like they look good. Now, modifications to your weapon last one hit longer. That's good.
That door looks like a way out. Hey, you see a way to get up there?
Nope.
Why do you think she'd help you after the way you treated her?
I'll be able to get there with this.
Of course, the piano is on wheels. I like the vibration in the controller. It's amazing that nobody took this thing or did anything with it. I know that some of these buildings were like infested and people were taken out of the city and stuff like that, but people do not do what they're told. Like, look at this. I don't think saying... YouTube has weird policies on certain things you're allowed to say and not to say, or else they might demonetize you for no reason. Hurricane Ian or Tropical Storm, whatever it is, that did all the damage so far in Florida and North Carolina, or the Carolinas in general. People are already, from what the news is saying, trying to loot and stalk the streets and hunt people down for protection money and stuff. I was a kid when Katrina happened, and when I was in middle school, we started learning about it that quickly. I was 5 when it happened.
Push!
I am.
Push harder!
There, how's that?
Let's go.
Man, that would splinter your hands to pieces. Anyways, I was saying, when Katrina happened, it took a long time for the cleanup. It was over a year, and it still was in a rough shape. And militias and stuff was part of that problem. People will get out in the street and just think that they suddenly have the power to control it after something like that happens. And even though those houses were sometimes completely obliterated, especially in Florida now, if there's a chance that an Xbox or a $4,000 computer or jewelry or anything managed to stay there, then people are going to loot it, yeah. Because it's free stuff, because the insurance is paying for that if people had insurance. If not, then unfortunately, they take it, and that's wrong. It's wrong either way, but you're not going to be able to stop people from doing that just because the police and stuff say, we don't want you to loot. Is that another rifle? Of course, a dead man's gun just sitting there all that time is functional.
Right now, I'm gonna jump down there and I'm gonna clear us a path.
What about me?
You stay here.
This is so stupid. We'd have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
I am. You seem to know your way around a gun. You reckon you can handle that?
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before, but it was at rats
Rats.
with BBs.
Well, it's the same basic concept. Lift it up. All right, now. You're gonna lean right into that stock, because it is gonna kick a hell of a lot more than any baby rifle.
Oh, he's right about that.
Go and pull the bolt back. Grab it right there. Just tug it. There you go. Now, as soon as you fire, you're gonna want to get
You know that
in there quick.
that doesn't look like that rifle has a magazine on it.
You make every shot count. Yeah.
I got this.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to say something here, and I don't generally like to rag on stuff like this. I'm not Cinema
So we're clear
Sins.
about back there? It was either him or me.
Okay, he's trying to have a dad moment.
You're welcome.
Anyways, I was saying that gun.
Yeah, so I should have known better. If you're gonna steal, you better make
Okay, let me just pause. That gun might not be working after being so out in the elements for so long. Guns are not like they are in the movies. You can't throw them in the sand and pick them up and shoot. Some you can, but not every gun. And especially, even if you do that and they do function, every time you fire your gun, you need to clean it at the soonest possible minute at the end of the day. Like cops and stuff, if they discharge their weapon, you're supposed to clean them and all that and take good care of them, because over time, and it looks like this person may have shot themselves, then the weapon, the powder that gets stuck in there can clog it up, and that's why I use gun oil, keep all the parts moving. The slide on the bolt action might have rusted from being out in the rain and the wind and might not work. It's not like it is in games, so that gun might not fire. And it looks like a single shot hunting rifle. My dad had a bunch of those, and so once you fire one shot, when she opens the slide, she needs to put another bullet in there and then push the slide back in place. And so she doesn't have no extra bullets unless she's been carrying some around in her backpack, because like the ammo that I leave behind, she picks up or something like that, which it's not a game mechanic. She gives it to you. I feel like that's a flub. If it would make sense that he wouldn't give her ammo if she had already found some ammo, or if she was able to give you some. I feel like that's a bit of a mistake. Now, I think it was Tess could give you certain items, and I think maybe she has before one or two, but it's not very often that it happens. So if it was like at least once or twice we know that she picks up ammo, we see her do it, it at least makes sense.
I would have done.
They're all dead! They're all fucking dead!
You mean way back in that building I was in?
Take a breath. Who's dead?
The whole crew. The 76 lookout guy. Some fucking tourist killed him. Killed all of them.
Shit. Did you talk to the boss?
Yeah. He wants everyone to hold their ground. Watch the gate.
That's intelligent.
All right, you heard him. Search the area. Do not let anybody through.
So there's 5 of these guys. Okay, he's fanning out.
About the crew being dead. See some tourists taking out. What if they did? Maybe someone said, be an idiot. Military doesn't give a damn about this place. If anything, some tourists got lucky. We'll find them. We always do. I hope you're right.
These guys seem very confident for some. They don't even seem rattled that they've lost some men. I know that these guys probably live on a day-by-day kind of basis and don't expect to see each other too much. I can't tell if that's supposed to be Kutsu. It doesn't look like Ivy, so yeah, I'm going to definitely say that that's Kutsu. Down in Tennessee and just down in the southeast in general, that stuff is a pest. It's actually native to Asia. It's not even a plant from here. I don't know how it was introduced. I'm not a plant history buff, but that, if you go, especially like I said, I think a couple episodes ago, everything bad in this country, blame it on East Tennessee.
Get him! He's in here!
Well, good girl.
Shit, let him go!
He's starting to get. This is going south. You first. Dang. And I get shot in the back, or looked like the shoulder. That was actually looking pretty intense for the moment. Where did I spawn? Oh, over there by that cutscene vine. I'm guessing that's not recoverable. Nope. I told you I need to start using this thing, and now that I have it pre-equipped, that's a little bit easier. Okay. I'm guessing that means somebody saw me.
Whoa! Get him! He's in here! You're gonna pay for that!
Are you the only guy left?
Good job, kiddo.
Yep. Well, at least I didn't have to waste ammo this time. Shoot! Mother. Man, she headshotted that bastard. Thanks, Quiet. I didn't know I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5. Now again, that should... Crap.
Keep doing that, Ellie.
Whoa, shit! Crap. Crap. Cover me. Don't cover me. This is not the time. And down I go. Man, they swarm. I don't have time to move. Because in this game, you're not as fast as you are in The Last of Us 2. They did a lot to improve the movement to that game and make it feel like you could properly run away. Oh, right in the neck. Now that's gotta be recoverable. Yep. Okay, let's try this again. We're starting to get some deaths under our belt for this playthrough. Now what happened there? Somebody must have saw something.
Spread out!
Feel the burn. I'm guessing I just got saw. Yep. Come on. That was actually kind of cool. I'm injured from that fight. What was your plan there? I guess you could say he didn't see me. Man, that took 3 bullets to down that guy. Cloth. How many shots? dang. Grab that.
He's over here!
After you.
Go on. I got you covered.
That should buy me some time. Yes, it did. Oh, damn.
Don't let him get away! He's gone! Come on, let's keep searching. Shit, don't kill me, man! Please let me go!
Well, I wish I could, but I won't. There we go. Okay, don't need this no more. Dang. Dang. Evil bastards. Sounds like there's some possibly above me. Yeah. Rather have one of those anyway than scissors attached to the end of my pipe. Where was that ping? I heard it. Okay, he didn't see me yet somehow. Yeah, just run straight to the location. Okay, he was the last guy. What's going on?
All right, come on down.
Like she could hear him from in there. That looks like an old Makarov looking thing.
How'd I do?
Yeah, just throw down a perfectly good rifle.
How about something a little more your size? It's for emergencies only.
Okay.
I would let her keep the rifle. They throw down a lot of stuff they could very, very easily need. I don't understand that.
Now the safety zone, do you know how to switch it off?
I do.
Okay, you gotta respect it. This is not...
Joel, be careful.
Okay.
Okay, I saw something ping. I know there's some stuff in here. Okay, that's something outside of here. Okay, I do need that bottle. Every time you throw one of your distraction items, you need to pick a new one up as fast as humanly possible. Because if you're ever in a situation where you're trying to stealth an area, they save your life a lot. And I'm messing these up a little bit. First off, because I'm not going to stop and restart and do a perfect stealth run. I'm having fun playing it as is. Now that's definitely plywood. I would not trust... I weigh about 138 pounds to 158 pounds. I bounce around that weight. I would not trust a 80-pound person to be able to walk on that realistically. You see, look how thin that board is. That's what? 4... Oh, that's more than 4. It's about maybe 6 inches, maybe 8 inches thick at the most, and that's me highballing that. Okay, what's he got? Oh, that's one of the arrows, right? Shot the guy in the throat. I will say, I love that they made an animation for them getting shot in the throat. It looks cool just seeing, because realistically, shooting people with an arrow is not like it is in the movies. You know, like if you watch Arrow, which I used to watch a lot of back in the day, they try to tell you that you can literally shoot somebody anywhere you want with an arrow and they just fall over dead. It doesn't even work. Sometimes you can shoot somebody in what you think's the heart, and just because while it moves, you're talking about a very thin, small puncture zone, you know, and then wind adjustments and stuff, they could be okay and live. And you could still shoot. Yeah, you shoot somebody in the shoulder with it, that doesn't mean they're not going to be able to move that arm. It'll hurt, but you can move it. The only thing that could kill them is if they do like they do in the movies and just stupidly break them off. Okay, that looks like a lot of parts. Yeah, that's 25 parts. Poker. Propane tanks. Anyway, back to the first thing I said. I don't think I ever finished the thought. Okay, that's right. We need to go, so I want to look around for just a minute. My dad, like I said, he wasn't a prepper, but he was a weirdo. And one thing he taught me is if you're in a situation like these guys are, you do not leave things behind. You do not hope that you might not need it. It's better to throw it away, you know, in the middle of needing to run away or just dumping a bunch of your gear and then going back for it. But it's better to carry that stuff. You got to think about, in the Army, they carry like 150 pounds. And I'm not joking. They do carry excessive amounts of weight on their back.
Now, harsh punishment.
Thief.
Ain't that much different than what the military does back in Boston.
I guess.
Yeah, so they were in Boston. Man, a Texan down in Boston, he must have been miserable. I would take a quote, because I am from Tennessee. I think that Candyland Ranch and from Django Unchained is supposed to be in Tennessee. I know that they were in Chattanooga for a little bit, but I don't know where the ranch is supposed to be. I would say I couldn't imagine 2 weeks in Boston, but quoting his character is not exactly the best thing to do. I know that some people would get the joke and just be okay with it, but I know 1,000 people probably be screaming at my door that you're not supposed to like. What was it? Calvin Candy. Yeah, that's his name. Come on.
All right, do your thing, Ellie.
On it. Stupid chain is stuck. Hold on.
I am.
There.
Sanitation card. You know, I'd like in one of these games when a partner has to do that, for them just to immediately get shot and just for shock value. When I was a kid, I don't know, I think it was Call of Duty 3. It may have been I think it was Call of Duty 3. It may have been Call of Duty Big Red one. I don't remember the game, but maybe some of you who played it can remember it from this opening dialogue. The one dude looks like your average soldier. One dude looks like he's wearing army paint and he's wearing a beanie. And they're saying the Germans drank all the coffee and ate all the donuts, so now we gotta go kick their asses. There's one of the soldiers in your team, he carries a BAR, and he wears his helmet down covering his eyes in the game. And he's always the one breaching the doors, and just at one time he's breaching the door, and he just opens it, and they just unload on him and blow him to pieces. And as a kid, that was one of the most shocking deaths, because he'd done it. I think he was the one who breached every door up to that point in the game, and I thought that was a fantastic, now as I'm an adult, that was a fantastic way to kill him off, because he's just doing the same thing he's been doing. You don't think about it. And it was just a very sudden shock. And so when they go opening these doors, especially with the zombie apocalypse going on, I just wish one time that they just start, shooting, and then you hear the person screaming. They might could make it out, but at least make it look like they got sent in to die. Okay. And then what's this Fireflies note? We don't need the Fireflies. Sure, they may have started the fight, but we're the ones who have done all the work. It's our blood in the streets. I don't agree with them wanting to take the fight to other cities. They need to earn their independence on their own, and I definitely won't take orders from some Firefly leader all the way on the other side of the country. Before the fighting ends, I suggest we rid ourselves of them. This is our city, our people. I don't see why we can't rule ourselves. So, they had the Fireflies help them clear out the army. And then they just killed them when they were done. That's evil. Colonel Mackenzie, Atlanta QC. Sir, going on 14 months and this little revolution has turned into a bloodbath. So, what, are we in Atlanta, Georgia right now? We've lost too many men, and frankly, we're about to lose the entire zone. If we stay any longer, we'll all get lynched. Awaiting your orders, Captain Maestros. I do like how they show these people ain't even Fireflies, and they're setting up a law of their own, and they're just as bad as the military that they tried so hard to overthrow. I mean, literally hanging a thief in the streets and nailing a sign to his chest saying thief is pretty hardcore. Pills. Anything else here? I got 80 pills. If I can just get 20 more, Weapon Sway gone, and then Shiv Master would be a great thing to have, and then we can start focusing on health.
Here we go.
Okay. Reload speed for that. I don't use the rifle, so I don't really... I put the scope on it in case I needed to use it, but in all the times I played this game, I think I only ever fired the rifle 2 or 3 times, and that's it. It's just not a weapon that really requires that much from you. I love how taking a rag and just polishing the gun a little bit makes it shoot faster. This is a good game with a lot of realistic elements, and that's one of the reasons why when this game came out it was so highly applauded, is because of those insanely good elements for a 2013 game. And I do believe they've upgraded how that stuff is, but it still has some silly things. Man. Oh man.
Busy couple of days, huh?
Whatever, man.
So, they fought off the army just so they could rob people.
Food, old pair of shoes. We got nothing. Let's go.
Man, that's rough.
Oh, man.
Ain't nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just... Oh, man.
Let's just get to that bridge.
Okay. I hear noise. There's a lot of noises, especially when you...
They finally
Crap.
caught that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city. No, we need to find it. Pickup truck they were.
There could have been an army in that truck. How the fuck did they wipe out the entire crew over there?
Let's keep searching.
Well, that went very wrong. Good girl. Crap. Okay, he's got another pipe I can replace mine with.
Hearing them talk, at least they're scared of us.
So that was just 2.
I'm just saying, it's good having you on my side. That was a
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use a health kit because I'm not going to go into a fight. At least now he's wrapping up another spot. I think he only ever wraps those two areas, though. Okay, another note here. We got them on the run. Most of their forces have retreated to Liberty Avenue. Come midnight, we strike. Gather every able body and arm them if you can. If you can stand, then you can fight. Anyone that refuses to fight with us will be banished. Anyone that supports the army will be made an example of. Tonight we put an end to this tyranny and start a new life for ourselves. The thing is, ever since the beginning of time, especially during the golden age of piracy, men have wanted to live without rules and freedom. But generally, because especially in the case of the pirates, these men who wanted to be free generally became criminals. And you can say whatever you want. Well, they didn't want to hurt people. That's BS. A lot of people were hurt and killed because of pirates and people like that. But then some of them kind of got their comeuppance over the years and were executed and hurt in a lot of bad ways. If I'm not mistaken, if you've ever played Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, both the women pirates that Edward meets were based off real people, and if I'm not mistaken, the redhead, I cannot remember her name, she became a very, very evil woman in her time. Okay, of course they got bloody tripwires.
God, these tours show their faces.
They gotta show up somewhere. I think this will be your lucky day.
So they're up there and that.
There's a guy up on that second floor, right there.
Okay, well at least now she's
I see him.
naming some off.
Stay low.
I can't.
Whoa! Whoa! That's...
If she hadn't started firing, I think we would have been good there. Man, this stealth run is getting completely messed up. Oh crap.
Shit.
Okay, two there.
Yeah, I heard it too. Look at you. You be fucking careful.
Over there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Man, that guy had a terrible day. Ow. Man, that glass breaking was awesome. Whoa! Sneaky little shit, ain't you? Not too bright to keep your head out that long. You use your peripherals. They will keep you alive. I don't need that. Did that guy have any other ammo on him, or did I pick it up? I think he had shotgun ammo or something on him. I need a new bottle or whatever I can find here. We only got about 5 minutes left. Mob attack note. I'll read that at the end of this if I can remember to. This is very tense. I think this is, aside from that stalker part and a couple other parts where the zombies can become dangerous, especially when you first meet the clickers. These kind of fights, these cat and mouse battles, are the highlight of this game. Okay, that guy's wearing a helmet. So I guess I lost. Okay, there's bricks there. That is tripwired. Man, vans driving through here. This place must have been in complete chaos. Okay, I guess he found his buddy. Yep.
You're gonna pay for this, asshole!
Well, if you're all that's left, my friend, it's gonna take a lot more than you to stop me. You're not all that's left because he didn't do a special move. Okay, he's got shotgun ammo. I can afford to waste one shotgun shell, and I don't think I've used the shotgun on a person. This guy's an idiot.
No shit, no, please don't kill me.
Say your prayers to your God because you're about to meet him.
Oh my god!
Damn. That is unsettling.
Oh man. Endure and survive.
What? Oh, and the comic book thing.
Okay, we got 2 minutes left. Does that... Yes, that just saved us. So I'm going to read that note real quick, and then I'm going to end this video here. October 10th. I just watched a mob douse Captain Mastros and the rest of my team in gasoline and burn them alive. Dang. The animals were actually celebrating. Some old fucker complained it was a waste of gasoline. There were too many of them. All I could do was slip away, but I'll remember all their faces. Gonna hunt each one of them down if I have to. I wonder if that's one of the comics. Because I know they did 2 or 3 comics in this set in this game's world. I don't know how many they did, and I don't know if they were any good. But I know of them. Okay, let's autosave back up. So far, like I've said every episode, I'm still enjoying this game. I will say, I don't recall enemies when they were hit a tripwire exploding like that. I think, yeah, maybe they lost a hand or something. But the animations, when they say rebuilt from the ground up, at first you don't really see it because other than looking a little bit prettier, and especially if you haven't played the game in a long time, you'll say this looks exactly the same. But like when I shot that dude with the shotgun at close range, good Lord. You know, that's rough if you've ever seen, people in real life haven't seen it. I haven't either, but I had a person very close to me who unfortunately witnessed somebody take their own life, or they came in and found them shortly after it happened, and that, they used a shotgun on themselves, and that was very disturbing to that person that witnessed it. You can play a video game and say, oh man, that looks realistic. It's nothing like the real thing, but from what that person described to me, that's getting pretty close. And so I hope I never see that in real life, but good Lord. That's where they put all the effort into the modeling, I believe, of the enemies and stuff like that. watching that guy just when I came in there, just his torso laying on top of a bunch of books or whatever that was both badass and incredibly disturbing at the same time. I like that because the one thing this game was always good at was that story of nobody being right and wrong until they completely screwed it up in part 2. But we'll get to that later. This game excels in that sort of... If you've ever played Spec Ops: The Line, this game has a very, very similar concept to it. In both games, I think, were phenomenal storytellers, but I think that this game does its story better in some ways, because only at the end of Spec Ops: The Line do you really start to understand the story, whereas this game makes its point clear from the beginning. But I do believe that, like, when you see that kind of violence, you realize you are the one inflicting it, and you're going to have to keep inflicting it until the end of the game. And if that had been the way that they told their story in 2, it would have been fine. But the thing is, I think that they went a bit too far. And we'll talk. It's hard to talk about The Last of Us 2 without spoilers, but the game's been out for a while, and I think everybody who's played it has, but at the same time, I just don't want to spoil it for some people, because, you know, people, they can ruin the experience, but still at the same time. The game was all about revenge. That was its plot, and I felt like it didn't drive home your actions as bad. It just suddenly... It tried showing you the violence. It tried at first. I think it did a good job for a few minutes towards the middle of the game. But then it switched very suddenly to just, I'm going to go do something stupid. And then after it costs me a lot of damage, I'm just going to stop and walk away. It's silly. There has been some movies and stuff be able to pull off that format decently. I don't know the plot of the movie entirely. Sepharham Falls. It's got Liam Neeson and Pierce Bronson in it. And I think they played like a Confederate and Yankee soldier. The Confederate killed the Yankees' family, so he hunted him down, or vice versa. And then at the end of the movie, spoilers for this movie, they just walk away from each other. And that always felt like an abrupt ending to that. But at the same time, they walked away before it went too far. And I didn't understand why The Last of Us 2 didn't just kind of do the same sort of deal, if that was going to be their story. Because no matter what, the ending would have been shit. But at least it would have been a bit of a better ending, in my opinion. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.